Guys, it's Crazy Pastor George. I'm going to just turn my camera this way for a minute. Everybody is getting out of their vehicles, complying to this wear a mask crap, or you can't shop. It's constant, it's stupid. And by the time now that this is being required, is backwards logic. It's stupid. It makes no sense. We are not in China. We are not in a foreign country. This is America. We are supposed to have a freedom of choice. We are supposed to have the freedom to go and do things without being harassed or felt molested. But instead, we have the Hegelian dialectic living out. The NWO living out in everything that we see. Everybody's wearing masks. Everybody's being stupid about it. Panic is being spread. All these lies, all the stupid crap keeps happening. You know, I'm 46 years old. If this thing was called out recently and it keeps happening, and yeah, you see the white whiskers, guys. I'm not young anymore. But I'm going to tell you guys that this whole pandemic crap is an engineered lie to force people to comply and to force people into fear. And every time you look at a store, and I'm just going to turn here and let you guys look out that window right there as I talk here. But you will see everybody coming in and out of this store with masks on. You're not allowed to go into the store. This is Hellmart in Evans Mills. Everybody's got to wear a mask. You can't go anywhere. You're going to spread the germs. They're denying people the rights to shop without a mask on now, saying it's mandatory you must wear a mask in New York State. Well, you know what? I will not wear a mask. I will not comply to an unconstitutional order. Call me dumb, call me stupid. I don't care. I am not going to comply to this Hegelian dialectic attitude and this mental New World Order crap where you are forced to wear a mask. You're forced to wear a mask or you can't shop. Doesn't that sound familiar? They talk about taking on the mark of the beast. I might be reading into that. But the fact is, this horse crap is in that mentality, forcing you to comply to something or you can't shop. You can't buy groceries. You can't go get food unless you put on a mask. Bow to the master. Bow to the rulers of this world. I'm sorry, I can't comply to something that is stupid. And it has no bearing. At this stage, why now? 2.5 months, almost 4 months in to this whole pandemic. Now you got to wear a mask? Okay, the logic eludes me. Where they think it's logical now when that should have been done at the beginning of it. Stay home, stop the spread. Shut down businesses, collapse economies. That's what they're doing to usher in a new organization. Okay? George Herbert Walker Bush said it best when he said it's going to happen. We are not under the original law of the land. We are under maritime law. If you look at your flag, it's got a gold band around it now. That's nautical law. Okay? One world government. The 7 Sea government. Guys got to wake up and start looking and stop willingly complying to false laws and false fear. Because this is just getting worse and it's getting stupid that you guys continue to allow Satan to walk all over you. You can call me a terrorist, you can call me a political threat. I'm neither. I am a biblical threat to Satan. And I want people to know that this is just a form of that whole taking on the mark of the beast. You can't purchase nothing without a mask on. You can't do this. By complying, you are therefore giving place to the devil, in my opinion. And that's my opinion. You guys can call me crazy. You've already done that for years. I've been called Crazy Pastor George. But the fact still remains that I have not been disproven. But I might be reading into this whole Hegelian dialectic a little bit. But I'll tell you right now, this has gotten ridiculous. I'm 46 years old. I'll be 47 this year. I'm not young. I've watched this country get destroyed in the last 25 years because of demonic political bullcrap. Are we going to take a stand? Or are we going to allow Satan to get this country fully? Are we going to bow to the fear that comes across the news every time we hear something new? Okay, it doesn't seem to be getting better if we got to start putting on masks now. Isn't that kind of backwards in your opinion too? Like I said, I'm getting old. But I haven't forgotten. My mind is sharper than it ever has. So just remember that this whole thing is just nothing but bull crap. And it's convenient. Impeachment happens, then the pandemic happens. Elections coming up. All this is happening on an election year. So just think about all that when you're going to the store to get your groceries and you got to wear a mask or comply to the government. You want your stimulus check? Bow to the government. I said enough, guys. God bless you. Talk later.